Going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. Chase Daniel Show brought to you by Launch Hydrate. Appreciate you guys. And today we're doing Brock Purdy. Monday Night Football wasn't his best game. I'm going to be pretty critical of him, although it was hard to be critical of him in the first three quarters because, in my opinion, he continued his spot-on accuracy. The timing with which he threw the ball was insane on some of these out routes, and we're going to break into it. But I want to talk about what's going to happen moving forward because, look, the 49ers in their last two games, they're 0-2. They're averaging 17 points a game in that 0-2 skid. Their 5-0 start, they were averaging almost 34 points a game. So half of what they were, okay? They were averaging 400 yards per game in their 5-0 start, and now they're averaging 270 against the Browns and the Vikings. And look, in Week 7, the 49ers lost the turnover differential for the first time in their last 17 games. And here's a crazy stat to me, which is a little bit telling on if they get behind. The 49ers are 0-36 when trailing by 8+ points in the fourth quarter under head coach Kyle Shanahan, including the playoffs. All those numbers don't look good. I'm going to be critical of Brock, but at the end of the day, 49er fans, I think you guys will be just fine. All right, guys, let's get into it. Love this first play of the game right here. Okay, great field position. Love how they're using a quick count. He just comes right up to it, says, set it, snaps it. All right, quick 5-step drop, throwing the ball out on time. And this is one thing that I was interested to see how much that the Minnesota Vikings were going to pressure. And they pressured quite a bit. And I thought for the most part through the entire game, look, we're breaking down 10 plays right here, all right? And honestly, I could have shown 15 really, really, really good throws. Okay, the last two of this video, you're going to have to wait and see because those are the two interceptions and probably the two worst interceptions I've seen, okay? And it wasn't because of pressure. It was just because of decision-making of Brock Purdy, all right? So they didn't pressure too much, but right here you're seeing the first play of the game, all right? They're bringing linebacker and corner, Saw Dog, Sam and Will, and they're bringing some version of corner and a linebacker. Pretty cool little concept right here. Okay, they get a little hemmed up top. Never like to see it. All you know to do is right here in a wrap. This is what they show, and this is some version of this play. This is Kyle Shanahan's #1 play, and you just sweep the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single high here and shell here, okay? And it's a great concept because it's pretty easy for quarterbacks, and Brock Purdy does a really good job with it. Ayuk just gets hemmed up. He goes inside, so this whole area up here looked a little bit messed up, but you're going to see Brock just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ball out, and anytime you can get it to Kittle on the first play of the game for 9.5, 10 yards, let's do it. I love this. No one's set right here, all right? They're trying to get to an underfront right here. They're trying to figure out what we're doing. It's a nose. Jordan Hicks, I thought, had a good game, trying to move guys around. This guy had a monster game with 2 interceptions, can't bind them. And at the end of the day, I really like the way this guy played, Brock Purdy played for the first 3 quarters, all right? And that's just what happens, all right? Thought he was spot on with accuracy for the whole game. And then 2 wrong decisions when you need it most mattered. Good start to the game right there. 1st and 10. This is play 2. They came out throwing the football, right? Look at this front. You think they wanted to stop the run? Okay. It's a 6-1, 4, 5, 6, 1, and some sort of shell underneath. So the 49ers said, hey, if you're going to load up the box, we're going to throw it. So I actually really like the plan of Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy going in. And look at this accuracy right here. All right, this is wild to me. I mean, it's pretty much damn near cover 0 right here because they're bringing 6. He just gets the ball out on time and rhythm from the left hash. Anyone that wants to talk about his arm strength, come on, man. Like dime shot to Brandon Ayuk. And I've never really seen this concept, but what it is 10 to 12 square out. Looks like he's just sitting down. Looks like he's just going there, trying to run through brackets. And look, the way he's being taught is, hey, that's your #1. If not, come into here #2. If there was a flat defender here, okay, I'm going to draw him. If there's a flat defender here, instead of pressuring, you just read this guy to the out or the sit. Pretty simple concept, but you got to be pinpoint accurate with him. This is why not a lot of people talk about his feet. Okay, his feet were really, really good for most of the game, to be honest with you. He used his feet. We're going to show a couple plays of him scrambling, but I really do like that left foot up forward. And that left foot up, especially on these throws, you go to a 2-step drop rather than a 3-step, 1, 2, and a little hitch. We're good. Love that shot to Ayuk. I thought Ayuk is playing their best. I thought that Purdy, honestly, they really missed Debo. Stats with Debo in the game are much better than without. And for the most part, all game, I thought this offensive line, without their stalwart, I thought they played really, really well. Okay, Christian McCafrrey, not afraid to get your head in there and get dirty, man. I love it. Okay, but this is just on time and rhythm. Love his mechanics. I think that's something that doesn't get talked about enough. His mechanics are really, really good. Body shot when he's that open. Exactly what he did. 2nd and 8. 21 personnel, slot to pro. They're in base defense. Okay, are they pressuring? Are they not? Harrison Smith's one of the best in the game. Still got it. Moving over. Nope. And this to me was a little bit scary. Look, it's a toss play, all right? And I thought, his decision making, like whatever. Like I would just let it roll because you got enough guys to go. And what they're telling them right here in the quarterback room is that, hey, if you get strong safety rotation, okay, you got too many guys over here, you can go ahead and throw this little key route. It's a tight split. So I just worry about these defensive ends, batting it down. I would have loved to see just run the run here, but it's pretty impressive to get this throw around them. But there's a lot of bad things that can happen. If Ayuk just barely, he threw it at about 1,000 miles an hour. If Ayuk just barely taps that ball up, it's dangerous. But they made it work. I've never done it from that tight of a split before. I like it. But always looking, look, it's free safety down. Okay, cover 5 is what we call it. He said, all right, I'm going to run it. And then on the run, as soon as this safety, can't bind him, comes down, he said, hey, I'm just going to look that way and throw. He knows, and they've talked about it, he knows that he is unblocked, so he's got to get it around him. Really good job right here. Let's see it right here in slow motion. Just gets it around him right there and throws it about 1,000 miles an hour, but really good concentration by Ayuk right there. Love when that offensive lineman just runs after those. That's awesome. 2nd and 9 right here. Let's see. Have a little issue with the iPad. Let's go. 7-0. Shotgun. 2x2 set. Man, does that ever look like cover 2, right? This is what the Vikings did a really good job with. They came up and jammed them, played some shell, played pre-snap rotation. But that is about as clear as day cover 2 as you can get. And this throw to me, I'm not kidding you guys. This throw to me was one of the best throws I've seen all year long. And it's pretty simple. Okay, all they're doing is just a little sit route, a little outside release go. It turns into a post first quarters there and just an in route, all right? And he's just reading it 1 to 2, and he comes back here to 3. And this is where he wants to get. He knows already in cover 2, this is where he wants to get, all right? And the good thing about this cover 2, unlike a lot of other cover 2s, they're rushing 5. So there's one less defender, okay? There's 5 guys pressuring. They're going to be in a cover 2 look. There's one guy that's less in coverage, and Brock knows that, and he's able to get back to that deep end by Jennings. But, man, this throw right here, I'm going to show all 3 angles of this. Sorry, guys. You're going to see every single angle because this was, in my opinion, a dime shot. The only thing I don't like on this play, why do you have George Kittle on Hunter? Okay, if you watch, there's slide, 5-man slide, but if you're going to free release this running back, usually what I've done is you full slid and you have this running back in the C gap, and so you got to actually get 4 hands on the best rusher. But man, I love Kittle, but it's ain't his cup of tea right here. But I just want you to watch. I just want you to watch this throw. Okay? So honestly, the pocket's good. If you step up, he's not in the situation I'm about to show you, which is right here when he's about to get sandwiched between 2 guys. But look at this. The guy is already throwing the football, okay? Wide stance, bad feet. Jennings has 5 more yards to go, and he's just going to end up lofting this while he's getting hit. Like what? Let's just slow-mo this whole time. He throws it now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He takes 5 more steps, Jennings does, before the ball gets there. Are you kidding me? We're going to show this view too. I don't like showing this view from the defensive side, but come on. He tries his best, but this guy is a very good rusher right here. Look at this. Okay, what? And throws a perfect dime over Jordan Hicks' head. the ball's here, okay, and Jennings has 5 more steps to go. To me, I know I spent a lot of time on this play, but this play was, I mean, literally one of the best throws I've seen of this year, and it's not even close. 2x2 slot formation. Let's see what they got going. They kept Minnesota in base defense, all right? So you know what you're going to get. There's less pressure in base defense. 3-4 defense. There's a free safety, corner, strong safety. We can teach a little ball, too, as we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, man. All right, I thought he made the wrong read right here. This is what I thought, okay? I know Harrison Smith is looking over here, and all they're going to have is just similar bang 8s, all right? And this is great to run versus cover 3 defense, especially when this hook curl defender is so far left, all right? So if I'm teaching this, I'm looking at this hook curl and this hook curl defender, all right? Let me just take away the lines. So that hook curl and that hook curl. To this post, who is closer? Is this guy right here closer to this? Yes, he is, I'm telling you. Or is this guy, this hook curl, closer to that, okay? I would say this hook curl is much further away from where he needs to go for this ball to get here. And this has got to be a drive shot. So in my opinion, he makes the wrong read right here and he makes the wrong throw. All right? Because he's moving straight back. So Purdy looks and he's predetermining because he wants to take him that way. He's predetermining Kittle. If you're predetermining Kittle, this window to throw is a lot harder than that window to throw. All right, you guys see what I'm saying here? This is a little bit football 202 stuff, but you guys can handle it. And then gets George Kittle just hit right in the nuts. That's not going to feel good. So the hook curl defender is what I'm talking about, all right? So he brings him in motion. So Jordan Hicks is a lot closer for the ball to get over on this bang 8 than 44 is on this side. Do you guys follow me what I'm saying? All right, it's a 5-man rush. They end up dropping one, I think. And... no, they end up rushing 5, okay? So, like, in my opinion, like I love the width that Kittle got. Kittle makes this play by getting this width, okay? And Jordan Hicks doesn't fall for it. He's looking him off, okay? And he knows he's predetermining where he's going. And his eyes this way, okay? When his eyes are this way, he makes Jordan Hicks come back in here. I just thought it was a wrong read, honestly. Like, and then you try to throw it, and you just miss the throw. Like, you're going to get smoked either way because Harrison Smith is there. But, like, you got to put this on him. And just a missed throw right here. One of the few in the day, but you never like to get your tight end hit like that. All right, see what we got here. Interesting formation with CMC all the way out there. See what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Under center. Escapes. I mean, to me, he looks fast here. I don't care what anyone says. Hey, and let's just look at this. Like we'll show this, but look at these get-back coaches, man. These get-back coaches, I love watching stuff on the sideline. Like, this stuff's so fun to me. Watch these guys. Go, 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 go. To me, that's so funny. Oh, man. But, yeah, look, Brock did a really good job. And all this is without play action, which is interesting. Usually you want some play action to get these linebackers sucked up. It's just the deep post and this deep over. But in my opinion, he takes way too long. Okay, Ayuk takes way too long to get over there. I want you to watch I'm going to pause it when Purdy's at the back of his step. No one's even remotely at the top of their route. They're playing a quarter, half look, and he should be over here, all right? And he should be reading, Brock Purdy should be reading him, but he's already at the back of his stance, and there's nowhere to go with the ball, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Really good chip right here. But this just took way too long. And honestly, they were sniffing this stuff out all game long, especially in the second half. But at the end of the day, when you can make a move like this and make 3 guys miss, 4 guys miss, really, and your get-back coaches are saying, go, 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 I like it. Never really understood the no halfback in the backfield, especially when it should be play action. Look, I get it. Kyle Shanahan's a mad genius, but just didn't quite understand this one. This was interesting to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitch. Okay, he's got a post. And this deep cross that Ayuk is running should be right there. All right? Purdy's saying, hey, where are you? You are my only throw, especially if my flat defender is taking away my flat route or my check down. So what do I got to do? I got to step up, make 2 guys miss, 3 guys miss. Juke 44, who's going to get talked to bad in the film room about that. Okay. But in my opinion, Purdy looked really pretty fast right there. Love to see that. 3rd down and 8, empty protection. He's alerting it. Okay. Alert, alert. Okay, right there. Alert, alert. Let's see what he does here. See what this play is. It looks like man coverage to me. Oh, dime. I actually really like this, all right? He had his choice, all right? So it's man coverage. Everyone in the world can see it's man coverage, all right? And what they're going to do is just run a little key route, a little shallow cross, and usually what they do is they run an inside fade, all right? However, with this key route, they're going to change it up, run an inside fade, stop, come back. Kittle's going to carry it out, and he has Ayuk one-on-one backside, okay? Usually, this one-on-one is left for cover 3. In man-to-man coverage, which you're expecting here on 3rd down, you usually go here. It just talks to me. This route just talked to me and just showed the amount of trust that they had in one another. To me, it was awesome. And man, you got to get off the ball. You got to get off the ball. But I mean, this was great. I mean, usually when the safety is like thiefing right here, you usually get away from it. But he just said, "Hey, I'm gonna stay on it." He took Harrison Smith where he wants to go, and this to me was an absolute dime too. Let's see it from this view. All right, he's alerting it, so he's getting to his own beater. Although, hey, it's man now. Okay, Harrison Smith. He's throwing off Harrison Smith, and I want you to watch his eyes. He looks him away. I thought he should have went the other way. Okay, he looks him away, and he knows he's going to get it, but he does such a good job with his base. Like, these throws are not easy. These bang 8 throws, they take a really strong arm, a really short base, and you have to drive these balls down the field, and that's exactly what I thought he did right here. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There's a number of these really good throws, honestly. All right, we got a couple more. Quick snapping again. Ayuk messing up the route again, and just another dime. I mean, that's all it is right here. That's all it is. I mean, look at this. This is wild to me. All right, all you're going to have is a little flat route. Ayuk should go outside for the corner. He goes inside and he messes it up. You have a deep cross right here. And anytime you get Kittle on a backer, I don't care who it is, go to George Kittle. And you got their favorite little whip route right here. Love this. Look when they snap the ball. The ball's already snapped. Look at everyone. No one is set. Okay, I love the fact that they use this cadence on the road. This is something they can continue to build on. And what a trust throw right here, because look when he lets the ball go. He's seeing that. And Kittle's just running away from 44. Big time throw, big time catch for Kittle. First down. I love how he does that first down. Look, no one's set. No one's set. This was a wrinkle that they really hadn't shown all year. We call it cheat cadence. Why do we call it cheetah? Because cheetahs are fast. And just a dime. I mean, look, like, it's like, what? Honestly, he threw way more, like, he threw a lot better balls in this game than I've seen him in a long time. It's just going to come down to these last two that I'm going to show you. All right, 22-17, fourth quarter, 6:09 left. You took them down the field last week against the Browns. Let's see what you can do here. Short motion, under center. Give them a threat of running the ball. Okay, they're making protection calls. And this is exactly what they ran earlier. This is exactly what they ran earlier. Man, oh man. Okay, you're running a bang 8. Bang 8. I just don't love this play call right here because you don't have, I mean, anything. Like, it's just, these throws to me are so difficult. Okay, and he's picking the right side because this safety's over here. I get it. Okay, and this safety's down. But under center, no play action. And you just watch Jennings right here. He gets hemmed up, all right? But this ultimately falls on Brock. Like, dude, you got to be able to see that. You're trying to throw it right now, okay? And I want you to watch Jennings right here. Okay, he gets hemmed up. I'm going to slow-mo it right there. This little hem up right there. And then I don't know why in the world he's going outside. Like, I guarantee you nothing in their offense on these bang 8 says go outside, then come in. Okay, the fact that he got hemmed up early in the line and then makes this step, which I'm about to show you right there, makes all the difference in the timing, okay? Because he's already throwing, and he's throwing it to where he should be, but at the end of the day, like, Brock, you got to see this, man. Like, this is on Brock, okay? It's a tough one to swallow. It sucks. I hate throwing interceptions, but at the end of the day, when you're going back, you took a 7-step drop, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hitch ball. Okay, 7 hitch ball. Usually it's 5 no hitch, and I don't see anyone in there. And he's going to leave it way too far inside. And look, if he wouldn't have got, Jennings wouldn't have got hemmed up, and if he wouldn't have made that move outside, this probably doesn't happen. But where in the heck is this ball going? To me, it's just a complete misthrow, bottom line. And then the one to seal it right here. This is tough to watch because what they're going to end up running here, and I'm going to show you, is a clear out, clear through, and a dagger. Okay, so it's nothing different. I mean, hell of a catch by Cambianum. Okay, and all this is right here is a clear through and a dagger. And I want you to watch this defense, and I think this defense tricked them up a little bit because you got the linebacker right here who is now going to become the free safety. All right, so now you have double buzz right here. This guy right here, as soon as 15 goes vertical, he's supposed to carry till 15 yards. And then he's supposed to come off at 15 yards. Let's count it. This is 15 yards. He's looking back. He knows he has help underneath. Okay, Brock thinks this receiver is just going to run in there unevaded and untouched. Completely wrong. Play of the game right here, Cambianum, doing exactly what you're taught within this defense and making a hell of a catch. This is back-to-back weeks on the last drive of the game and 2-minute drives where Brock has had them close. The first one, obviously, a field goal miss, and this one just throws it right to him. And you can tell right here he sees number 3 coming in. He does not see Bynum, and that's hard to do because you're looking at the receiver if he's going to be open. I guarantee you Purdy thinks, hey, I have an easy completion right here. And as soon as he ends up coming off, you can tell he tries to throw it a little bit higher because I guarantee you he sees now and he's saying, oh, crap. And just doesn't end up getting enough on it. Look, you guys have lost 2 in a row. I don't think the season is over. I think you guys are behind the Eagles, but I think you guys are like the number 2 team in the NFC right now. I think there's a lot to look forward to, and I think Brock's going to continue to grow from this. I think this will end up being the best thing for him.